Hello everyone. I want to welcome everyone watching this video on my channel and also on these complete C programming tutorials. In this tutorial, you will learn C programming from very basic to really advanced. So let's start. So I again welcome you to this part 3 of complete C programming tutorials. And if you have not watched part 1 and part 2 of this very tutorial, make sure that you watch them. I have provided the link in the description, and also don't forget to subscribe my channel. So in this part 3, I will be talking about basic structure of C program, execution of C program, and basic syntax of C program. Let's begin with basic structure of C program. Structure of C program implies the composition or the major components to write a C program. So let us suppose this rectangle as a C program. So on the very top we have documentation section. Then there comes link section and main function. Inside main function we have statements and expression. So this was a basic structure of C. I will explain everything in detail. Let's start with documentation section. This section contains a set of comment lines giving the name of program and also explaining other steps and other detail. Let me explain you clearly. So here is our last program, that is Hello World program. So in this program there is no any documentation or comment. So how can anyone know what will this program actually do then? So to describe a program, I will add a name to the program or title at the very beginning. So over here. Now keep this in mind. These comments are unexecutable. So we must write within backward slash and asterisk. And asterisk and backward slash. So we must write comment within these two. So I write over here a program to display hello world. So here it is. Now we have a very good title to this program or name of this program. That is a program to display hello world. Now what is this actually then? This is a print statement. Now let's add a comment on this line too. To do so we use double backslash and start typing, that is print statement. So for multiple line comment we use backslash and asterisk. But for single line comment we only use double backslash. Now let's move towards link section. This section provides instruction to the compiler to link functions with program from the system library. So again let's go back to our program. Here we are. Now you see this statement has include stdio.h. So this is a header file. What is it? It's a header file. Let's give a comment. Header file. So this header file is actually link section. Now what does this do then? You see here printf, getch and return. So the functions of these words are stored in a file, that is stdio.h, which is linked in this program using a hashtag include. So this is the main work of link section. So the other one is main function. In every C program there's a main function and every C program starts with main function. So I said every program starts with main function. But in this program, you can see I have started with documentation section or comment. So let me make you clear. The compilation and execution process always starts with main function, that is from here. So a main function is must in a C program. And inside main function we have statements followed by expressions. So these are the statements and expressions. So this was about basic structure of C. Now let me tell you about execution. Execution of C program. So normally a C program executes in 3 steps. They are writing a program, compiling a program and executing a program. Looks simple, but it's not that simple as it looks. So this is how a C program executes. At the very beginning we write source code and we edit those source code. So where do we write and edit source code? Yes, it's text editor. After writing and editing the source code, we compile the code for checking the syntax errors. And if syntax error occurs, then again we edit the source code and again compile the code and check for the syntax error. And if the error doesn't occur, we link with system library. So for this compiling process, C compiler is responsible. Now after linking with the library, we finally execute the code. Though our program is free from syntax errors, it might have some logical errors. So we check for them. And again if the logical error occurs, we edit the source code and the process continues. If there's no logical error, then we get the output. So this is how a complete C program executes in a system. Now let's talk about basic syntax of C. So here we are again. Let's create a new file. Control plus N. As I had told earlier, the topmost part must be our documentation section. So let's give a suitable title, backslash and asterisk. And this time we are going to write a program to add two numbers. A program to add two numbers. Again asterisk and backslash. Now this will describe our entire program, that is a program to add two numbers. Now let's comment this comment. So double backslash and I write here documentation section. So what after documentation section? Yes, that's link section. So we're gonna add header file, that is hash include and stdio.h. So what is this stdio.h then? These are the header files or system library files. So whatever function we use, either printf, scanf or any other, the explanation or the function of that function is actually stored in stdio.h system file. So let's check where is this stdio.h exactly. Let's minimize this and let's go to this PC. So where are our system files stored? Yes, that's C drive. Let's open C drive, then program files, and here we have devc++. So double click this Ming W64, go to include, go to lib, and again gcc, and on x86 4.9.2, and inside include go to ssp, and here we have stdio.h. So this is a C header file. You can see on the type C header file. So let's open it in devc++. Here it is. So to make this printf, getch, return function well, this stdio.h file plays a really very great role. So the functions of those functions are written over here. You can see it. I strictly recommend you not to change anything in this file. So let's close it. The shortcut to close is Ctrl plus W. So here we are on our addition program. So what are these then? These are header files or link section. Now what after documentation and link section? It's main function. So I write here int main and small bracket and press enter. This int is return type of this function. So I'll be explain about it on my later on videos. So for now let's remove this int. Now we have main function. Now every statements and expressions we write inside main function must be written within curly braces. So I declare two variables, that is int a, b, and a variable to store sum. So I give it a comment, variable declaration. I will also be telling you about variable declaration and initialization on my upcoming videos. Now I will write here printf enter a number and a semicolon. Now what does this print statement do then? It's like printer. Whatever we write on this double quote will be printed on our screen. Now let's duplicate the line. The shortcut is Ctrl E, and let's change it, enter another number. Now these two print statement will work as command for users to input two numbers. Now let's also put scanf to store the number which user inputs. Let's keep it %d and comma, and let's store it in a variable. So keep a semicolon. So what does this semicolon do then? This semicolon will actually tell the compiler that it's the end of statement. That is, the printf has started from here and it's ended here. So this semicolon will describe the end point of a statement. So every statement must end with a semicolon. Let's again duplicate the scanf and let's move this below it. And we have shortcut to do that. Press Ctrl and Shift on your keyboard and press on down arrow. So here it is. So the other number is stored in B. So let's name it B. Printf will ask user to input a number, and this scanf will scan the number and store it in A. So printf works as a printer and scanf works as a scanner. So now what does this %d mean then? This symbolizes that the value to be stored in A variable is an integer. So I will be explaining about these two on my upcoming videos. Similarly over here, It also describes that the value to be stored in B variable is an integer. So let's give a comment. It's a printer and it's a scanner. Now what are we writing this program for? That's adding two numbers. So where are we going to store the sum after adding? That's sum variable. So we write here sum equals to a plus b and a semicolon. That is end of this statement. Let's give it a comment, that is addition. Now what after addition then? Yes, displaying the sum. So how do we do that? It's really simple. Type printf. Now let's give a clue to a user, that is sum is equals to %d and the variable where it is stored over here. So and semicolon. So it's done. So let's comment it, printing the sum. Let's edit this comment. Let's name it as first number. So here is our program to add two numbers. Now let's save this program. Ctrl S. Let's name it add.c and press enter. So it has been saved. Now let's compile the program. Go to execute and click on compile, or press F9 on your keyboard, or simply click on this logo over here. So I click on it. So it's compiling. Let's raise this box a bit more. So here's zero error. Now let's run the program. Again go to execute, click on run, or the shortcut is F10, or simply click on this icon. So here it is. Enter a number. Let's enter it 5 and press enter. Now enter another number. Let's enter it 10. So I press here enter and it displays the sum is 15. So here we have successfully written a program to add two numbers. I know you are confused about this include, main, int, printf and scanf and many other in this program. So for now just keep in mind that at the beginning of the program you must include a header file over here. And every program starts from main function. And we write every statement and expressions within these two curly braces. So this was all for today. Thanks for watching my video. If you like this video, please hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe my channel.